welcome to Next News. My name is Niyike. Here's today's news. The Deputy Senate President, Senator Ike Ekweremadu, said on Monday in Washington that work on the review of the 1999 Nigerian Constitution was progressing. He said this at an interactive session with members of the influential U.S. think tank Council on Foreign Relations. Mr. Ekweremadu noted that President Umaru Yar'Adua had submitted 6 executive bills to amend several portions of the Constitution on electoral matters, but that the Senate considered some of the bills and rejected 2 that they found did not add any value to the current challenges of conducting elections in Nigeria. The Deputy Senate President said that the committee had agreed to take on the issue of electoral reform as a first amendment to be tabled before the National Assembly for constitutional amendment. He listed some of the other issues to include revenue allocation and fiscal federalism, local governments and state creation, citizenship, human rights and judicial reforms, and gender issues. The Abia State Command of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has arrested 16 pregnant girls and the proprietress of an illegal maternity in Obingwa local government area of the state. The spokesperson of the command, Soji Alabi, on Tuesday in Umuahia, said that the proprietress of the home allegedly specialized in selling children for economic and ritual purposes. He also said some of the girls, all of whom were within the ages of 14 to 30, confessed that they did not know the whereabouts of their babies after delivery. Investigations revealed that a baby boy was sold for 300,000 naira, while a baby girl was sold for 200,000 naira in the clinic. Lawyers for former Congolese warlord Laurent Nkunda said on Tuesday they had filed a motion in Rwanda's Supreme Court seeking his release from house arrest. Nkunda had been held in Kigali since January after he fled the neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo, where he is accused of committing various crimes during his 5-year rebellion in the mineral-rich East. Rwanda said his detention, seen as part of a deal to mend relations between former foes Rwanda and Congo, is fundamental to regional peace. Both countries began working together on energy projects on Lake Kivu earlier this year. The top UN rights official has said that Switzerland's ban on building minarets was quote-unquote, deeply divisive and at odds with its international legal obligations. Navi Pillay, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, said in a statement that prohibiting an architectural structure linked to Islam or any other religion was quote-unquote, clearly discriminatory. Swiss voters adopted the ban in a referendum on Sunday, defying the government and parliament, which had rejected the right-wing initiative as violating the Swiss constitution, freedom of religion, and a cherished tradition of tolerance. Mr. Pillay said the ban was, quote, discriminatory, deeply divisive, and a thoroughly unfortunate step for Switzerland to take, and putting the country on a collision course with its international human rights obligations, unquote. The late pop icon Michael Jackson was the king of Google's list of fastest rising searches this year, which included social networking websites, a teenage vampire flick, and US singer Lady Gaga. Facebook came second on Google's Zeitgeist list, released Tuesday by the search engine, followed by Facebook's Spanish language counterpart Tuenti in third place, and microblogging site Twitter. The Turkish website Sanalika was 5th ahead of New Moon, the title of the popular vampire book from the Twilight series that was made into a movie. New York-born Lady Gaga was in 7th place ahead of Windows 7, Dantry.com.vn, and Torpedo Gratis. Thank you for watching. For further information and updates, go to our website www.234next.com.